So we're in this position, sticks up, hands outside the shoulders, upper arm hanging straight, grips correct. And we're going to learn an exercise called the full stroke. Now a stroke is simply any kind of hit on the drum. These are all strokes. A full stroke is the biggest motion that your hand makes. From here down to the drum and back up again. This is the biggest swing you're going to have to put on the sticks. The idea is, if we can master the biggest thing you're going to have to do, well, then anything smaller will be that much easier. If you could bench press 200 pounds, 50 is not that big of a deal to you. Same thing. So we're right up here, and a full stroke is simply swinging the stick down, letting it hit, and letting it bounce all the way back. Now it is not this. Okay? It's not this. Okay, I'm not swinging my hand at the drum. I'm not pressing it down, pressing the stick down. Instead, what I'm doing is I am swinging the stick over as if I'm throwing the tip at the drum. I'm staying loose enough in the rotation of my arm to let it hit and come away. Now notice, it is the rotation that we're using to make the stroke. It's not a flap of the wrist, a push. It's letting my hand turn over. I'm right here, it just comes down, comes back up. That is the easiest motion that your forearm does, and the most common. It also uses the most muscular action from your upper arm and your forearm, but we won't get into that too far. So you're right here, so a full stroke is this. Swing the stick down and let it bounce away. Okay? That's a full stroke. Jim Chapin and his teacher Sanford Moeller and a bunch of the great old-timer teachers who are the people that we should be studying, would call this stop at the top, because your stroke ends where it begins, always. Unless, for some specialized reason, like a flam, it needs to end down on the drum. Just always return to the point from which you start. So it's not two motions, down, up, it's one motion, down, up. It's just a throw and a bounce. I tell my students to imagine dribbling a ball when we work on this, especially on the next exercise, which you should go to now.